Hey, welcome everyone. Today, we're going to get into an explainer that really challenges some of our most basic ideas about self-esteem and positivity. We're going to explore a really powerful new way to look at ourselves and at other people too.
So, let's start with a story. Picture this. An 18-year-old girl is on an operating table, and she is just trembling with fear. A member of the medical team sees this, walks over, and simply holds her hands and speaks to her. And within minutes, the fear is gone. She went under anesthesia with a smile on her face.
Now, the person who helped her thought, wow, this is the power of positivity at work. But what if it wasn't just about thinking happy thoughts? What if it was something else, something much deeper going on?
Okay, let's talk about positive thinking. We've all heard it, right? Just be positive, or look on the bright side. But what happens when that advice doesn't just feel empty, but it actually makes you feel even more alone in your pain? I mean, think about it. When you're really going through something and someone just slaps a "be positive" sticker on it, it can feel like they're totally dismissing what you're feeling, like your reality isn't valid, and that doesn't heal anyone. In fact, it often just builds up more resentment. And this is where things get really interesting. The goal isn't to pretend your pain doesn't exist. It's not about erasing your reality. It's about expanding it. It's about adding new angles, new perspectives, until you can see the whole picture, not just the one painful piece you're focused on.
To really get what we mean by multiple perspectives, let's look at a super simple but honestly brilliant illustration that makes this whole idea crystal clear.
Okay, so imagine there's a number drawn on the floor. You're standing on one side of it, and someone else is standing on the opposite side. From where you're standing, it's obviously one number. But from where they're standing, well, they see something completely different. So, who's right? And here's the thing. They're both right. Based on their own Nazariya, that's an Urdu word for perspective. What they see is their absolute truth. And this is exactly where arguments start, right? Because each person is completely convinced that the other one is wrong.
So how do you get past this? Well, the journey from judgment to understanding isn't about giving up your own truth. It's a three-step process. First, you have to acknowledge that what you see is real for you. Step 2, you have to get genuinely curious about why the other person sees something totally different. And finally, step 3, you try to find a higher viewpoint, a place where you can see how both realities can exist at the same time. Okay, so that's the theory. It makes sense, right? But now, let's bring it home. Let's see how this exact same pattern plays out inside our own heads with a really quick thought exercise. Let's think about a swan. You know, we all see it as this symbol of beauty and grace, just perfection. So my question for you is, how should that swan feel about itself? And more importantly, why should it feel that way?
I think most of us would say, well, it should feel worthy, thankful, happy. And if we ask why, the answer is pretty obvious. Because it's beautiful, it's graceful, it's, in a word, mukammal, complete. Its value is totally tied to these perfect qualities.
But what happens if you take all that away? Imagine the swan is now injured. Its wings are broken. Its beauty and perfection are gone. Now how should it feel about itself? And again, what's the reason?
Just let that question sit with you for a second. If this is already getting your wheels turning and sparking a new thought, maybe take a quick moment to hit that like button and subscribe so you can explore more of these ideas with us.
So that little exercise with the swan, it's not really about swans, is it? It's a perfect mirror that shows us the hidden rules in our own minds for how we decide what and who has value.
You see, when the swan's beauty was gone, it felt like its worth was gone too. This is a perfect example of what we call conditional worth. It means your value depends entirely on outside factors, like beauty, success, or perfection. And because of that, it's fragile. It can be taken away in an instant.
And this really shows our hidden logic, doesn't it? The injured swan, who lost its perfection, now has a reason to feel sad or worthless. But on the other hand, if we imagine a hippo suddenly getting thinner and cleaner, meeting more of our human beauty standards, we instinctively think it should feel happier and more worthy. We automatically connect feeling good about ourselves to meeting these external conditions. So you can see the trap here. If our sense of self-worth is this fragile, this dependent on things that we can't always control, what's the alternative? Is there another way to see ourselves? This brings us full circle. True positivity isn't something you can just decide to feel. It's not the starting point. It's the outcome. It's the natural feeling that shows up when you're finally able to hold all the perspectives at once and see the full, complex, whole reality of a situation or of a person. And so I want to leave you with this one last big idea to think about. What if your worth has nothing to do with being a perfect swan or a better version of yourself? What if your worth is inherent to your very existence, your zat, your very essence, and it's something that can never ever be lost or diminished, no matter what happens?
Thank you. Please know that you can get personal help. You can contact Sobia using the information you see on the screen. And for everyone, if you found this perspective valuable, please like, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe for more. We'll see you in the next explainer. And just as a quick disclaimer, all the steps and techniques discussed are performed by Sobia. This video is generated by AI, so the content may vary slightly from her original practice.